add something to it?
Software.
Ma'am, it's a
Software, okay.
Ma'am, it's a software.
Coding is a software, okay.
it's a software. It's a software we can make anything, like we can create games and
You can create games,
games.
okay. All right. So I guess
Yo.
maximum of the audience
is the process of assigning a code.
assign a code,
Being a
okay.
genetic code or determining or something.
To something a classification or identifying.
Okay, got it. Anyone else wants to say something? Wants to add something to this answer? What is coding?
Develop applications and games.
To develop application. So that is the application of coding. आप coding से कर क्या सकते हो? Coding is a very wide subject. Anything you can do with coding. It's such a magic. But still my question is, what is coding?
Applications.
See, right now we all are talking, we are using English, we are using Hindi. Why? Because we all understand that if somebody comes to speak to
Computers
you,
language is coding.
right, now I got the answer. Now I got the answer. It's a computer language.
Binary
It's a machine
language. I know 0 and 1 are the binary language.
Binary languages, right. So
None
basically,
of the pictures are pixels.
yeah, right. Now I'm getting the correct answer. Now you got my direction, what I was asking.
Ma'am, it's computer language that's like 100.
100.
Numbers.
Numbers are
Using the
Binary,
numbers
basically,
0 and 1.
binary. 0 and 1. Binary outputs.
Ma'am, it's a code.
It's a what?
It's a code that we can save.
code.
Code. It's a code. Okay. Got it. Now I got somewhat related answers, but still the answer is not complete. You guys are saying it's a computer language. Do you think that's a complete statement?
Python is
Process of activity
Python is one of the
programs.
Java.
Or activity of writing computer programs is called coding.
Right. Okay. Let me just modify this statement. See, what is coding actually? Coding is not just a computer language. It's not a computer language. It's a translation of human language to a computer language. See, आपको अपनी machine को code करना है, right? So वो language आपको भी पता होनी चाहिए. तभी आप code कर पाओगे. तभी you can instruct your machine. You can instruct your computer if you know it. And computer can take your instruction if it knows it, right? So it both ways. It's a translation from human language to a computer language. It's not just a computer language. कोडिंग ट्रांसलेशन है, वो आपकी लैंग्वेज को मशीन लैंग्वेज में कन्वर्ट करके मशीन को आपकी इंस्ट्रक्शन पहुंचा रहा है. इट्स अ मीडियम, इट्स अ ट्रांसलेशन. Am I making sense? Can I get a thumbs up? Nice. So what is coding? Now can anyone volunteer and speak?
May I?
Yeah, please do.
Ma'am,
Coding is a program.
It's a translation.
It's a
translation from human language to a machine language.
Yes, ma'am. It's a translation to human language to machine language. That
क्योंकि दोनों को लैंग्वेजेस आनी चाहिए. आपको भी लैंग्वेज आनी चाहिए, तब आप इंस्ट्रक्ट कर पाओगे. कंप्यूटर को भी लैंग्वेज आनी चाहिए, तब वो समझ पाएगा. It both sides, right? Now the things you were saying, you can make apps, you can program robots, you can like make websites. Those are the applications of coding. It's such a big umbrella. You can do anything with coding.
Okay, so now one thing before starting with the session, from now you guys will be using the chat box. So if you guys will be having any query, you just type your query in the chat box. Okay, because like if you want to give your answer, then just raise your hand. Okay, I don't want like all of you are speaking together. So like it doesn't look good now, like you are like big enough to understand this thing. If you will be speaking together, we will not be able to understand anyone's answer. So it's better you guys use the chat box if you are having any query or if you want to give your answer. If you want to give answer, just raise your hand. And if you have any query, just drop your query in the chat box. Okay, we will resolve your queries we will having a close look on the chat box also. Okay, is it clear? Just give me the thumbs up if it is clear.
And everyone, please mute yourself. Mute yourself, everyone. I'm counting till 3. Please mute yourself, everyone. 1. Oh, someone is still speaking. Like background noises are coming.
Okay.
Nice.
Sure. So let's start with the session now. So like the first question again, that is, what is coding? As ma'am discussed with you, coding is like interacting with the computer. Okay. So, okay, just a second. Yeah. So now if we want to define coding in a very simple language, so what coding is? If I define it in a very simple way, so coding can be like giving instructions to the computer. Like if we are making any project, like you guys say, okay, it is used to make games, it is used to create apps. So when we are designing some games or we are designing an app, there are different things which have to be done in the game. Like if I am creating any shooting game, so it should be like this, na, okay, when I press this button, then it should fire, and when the bullets will be coming out of the gun, then the enemy should get killed. So there is a proper like sequence going on in our game. So it has to be done, like if we are giving these instructions to the computer, this has to be done in a instruction way, also step-to-step instruction. So coding is like writing a group of instructions for a computer to execute. Okay, like if I give you a simple examples, like suppose you are making tea. So when we are making tea, first we boil the water, then we put the tea leaves, and then we add milk and sugar. And it is not like this. Now first we boil the milk, and then in the last we add the tea leaves and water. So will your tea be like become good if you will add the water in the last, or if it will be better when we add the water in the starting? Similarly, like if you are making a mango shake and you are adding the first you are adding the milk, and then in the last you are adding the blending the mango. So which is the better way to do? First blend the mango and then add the water, or sorry, milk, or first add the milk and then add the mango?
First add the mango.
One by one.
First add
blend the mango.
Then
First
add
the
the
mango, then
Yeah.
the milk.
First add the mango.
First
Okay,
add
okay.
the mangoes.
So like similar to this, we have to give instructions to the computer also in a sequence manner. So coding is nothing, it is just like giving instructions to the computer. Like if we have to, like if we want computer to do any work for us, so we have to give proper instructions to the computer, and that too in a very detailed manner. Okay, if it will not be in a detailed manner, the computer will not understand it. Okay, so what we will be doing today, we will be creating such a very simple game called a ping pong game, and we will be giving such instructions to the computer, and we will be using a software called PictoBlocks. PictoBlocks. Okay, it is very similar to the Scratch, and how it is different from Scratch, I will just show you. So you might be okay. Like I will be sharing the link in the chat box. So just open that link in the. I will be sharing the link in the chat box, and you guys can copy the link and open in your browser. Okay, I'm just stopping my screen share for a while. Yeah, just give me a second. Let me give you the link for PictoBlocks. Okay, guys, have you guys received the chat link in the chat box? Just check it.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Just check it now.
Yes, sir. Now you can see.
Open that link.
Yes, sir. Now got it.
So it's loading a bear on screen.
Yeah, it will take few seconds to load.
Ma'am, sir, can you open it?
Yeah, open it. We will start. Like,
Now it is showing a white canvas.
yes, it is. Like, I will just quickly share the things, like how it looks and how it works. So just wait. Let us all open the picture blocks, then we will start.
Thing to install.
So,
Sir, what we have to do now?
Yeah, it will take time, guys. It will take time. It will take.
Sir, what we have to do now?
Yeah, just wait. Let all others also open it.
There are picto blocks. Let's make a new project.
Yes.
So I
Got
know.
it, sir. Now it's open.
Sir, after opening it, it's
Still loading.
ready to make
Yeah.
a program.
It's okay, guys. It's okay. It will take few seconds sometimes. Don't worry.
Yeah, you have to download that.
No, you don't have to download it. It is like online version of PictoBlocks. You can.
asking.
Sir, it is showing that ready.
Loading.
Sir, it has loaded completely.
Sir, it is showing ready to make the first program.
Yeah,
Loading.
it's okay.
So what
Guys.
must I do?
Mine also is
Sir,
still loading.
Wait, guys. Wait. Yeah, it will look like this.
Sir, what is asking to install?
Wait a second, guys. Wait a second.
it
Yes.
won't say, guys, to install. It's an online software. You can easily use it online.
See, you just have to copy that link in your browser, and it will take few seconds to load. Then it will be like it will look like
Got it,
something.
sir.
Yeah, it takes few seconds.
Sir, it is showing to download it.
No, maybe you have opened something.
It is showing
different. I
loading.
think you get just open the link which I have shared in the chat box. I am sharing the link again. Just copy that link only.
So we have to do it
Sir,
in
it
a
opened.
browser. I mean, in a
Sir,
laptop.
when I opened it, the beer is saying that.
Sir,
Yes.
same. Sir, mine is also same. Looking
Just
like,
what
mine is
happened?
also looking like this.
Yeah, it's
Sir, I am also downloaded the
Sir,
app.
guys. There is no need to download this. We will be working on the online version of this. No need to download it. Just copy the link which I have shared in the chat box. Open that link. There's no need to download.
Okay, you all guys are muted. See, guys, whatever queries you have, please drop it on the chat. Try to maintain the decorum in the class. Your teacher, Neha ma'am, asked me, like, will I be needing here in the session? I said, no, ma'am, I can handle. Right? So please, let me be on my words. Let me, so, like, please maintain the decorum of the class. Otherwise, I need to call her from her class. Okay? Can I get a thumbs up? Yeah, behave like seniors. Grade 6, it is not grade 1. All right. Yeah, sir. Over to you.
Okay. So, like, if all of you have open your like in everyone's screen, if PictoBlocks is open, so it will look something like this. Okay, this is the welcome screen of your PictoBlocks. I will quickly give a tour to this software, how it looks and what are the different areas which are present over here. So on the left hand side of your screen, you will find some blocks over here, which you can use to make out some projects, give instructions to the computer. Okay, these are different blocks which we will be using, and every block has its own function. So we will be using all these blocks one by one. And this, the white area which you are saying, like the canvas, this is your coding area, or we can call it as scripting area. Okay, here we will be dragging the blocks and we will be making out a sequential instructions. We will be giving out the sequential instructions to the computer. Okay, and here where you can see this teddy bear kind of teddy bear. Its name is like Toby. So this is your stage area where your sprites will perform, like whatever code you will write, whatever code you will give in the scripting area. So this sprite or whatever sprites we will use in our project, they will be performing accordingly. Okay. Then over here in the bottom side, this is our object section. From here we can upload the new sprites, and from here we can upload the backdrops. Backdrops are nothing, just like the new background to your project. Okay, so I think this much thing is clear to everyone. Just give me a thumbs up if it is clear to all of you. And if you are having any doubt, just put your query in the chat box. Okay, so one of you are asking what is the difference between PictoBlocks and Scratch. See, PictoBlocks and Scratch, the difference is like in PictoBlocks, you will be getting many different extensions, which you can use, like artificial intelligence extensions, which is not available in the Scratch. So there are many. Let me just show you the different extensions which we can use in PictoBlocks. Okay, so like this, there is face detection, object detection, human body detection. Number of projects can be used using these extensions. Like you can draw using your fingers on the screen. Okay, it can detect your face and it can show you your expressions of your face. So these are some like extensions, and even it can help you in detecting the weather of your city or weather around you. Okay, what is the temperature outside? What is the humidity? Using these extensions. Okay. And also like you can also code some of the basic boards, like there is Evive, Arduino, you may have heard about these. So you can also code these boards also in the PictoBlocks. And it's not bankrupt, it's backdrop. Backdrop means the background of the project. Okay. Okay, so I guess this thing is clear to everyone. Now we will be moving ahead. Okay, so like if all of you are on this screen, so first of all, what you guys have to do in your, you have to delete this Toby. Okay, so come on to this area over here. You can see this sprite present over here. On the right hand side of this, you will see a small dustbin over here. So you just have to click on this to delete the Toby. We will quickly delete the Toby. Delete the Toby, and then we will be choosing a new sprite for our project. So we are making a ping pong game where we would be adding a paddle which will be hitting the ball back. Okay, and we will be using a ball as a sprite. So click on this choose a sprite option. Click on choose a sprite option, and you will see a quite big sprite library of the PictoBlocks over here. And upload a ball from this PictoBlocks library. Just give me a thumbs up after uploading the ball.
Yeah, I want to add something here, guys. No need to sign in on PictoBlocks. You guys are putting queries on the chat. Do we need to sign in? No need to sign in. Just use it free. Just open the link and start doing it. That's it. Skip the tutorials, whatever it is coming, because you are using the software for the first time. That's why it's showing that welcome and register and something. Leave everything. Okay, just directly start using it. All right. Yeah, sir, please continue.
Okay, so I guess all of you have uploaded the ball. Now again we will go back to the choose a sprite option, and we will upload a paddle. Now we will upload a paddle as a sprite. Upload this paddle. Yeah, and adjust your paddle little bit on the bottom side of your stage area. like over here. Just give me a thumbs up if you guys have done this thing. Guys, you don't have to download it. You don't have to download it. Yeah, upload the ball. First, we have to upload the ball sprite. Then we have to upload this paddle sprite. Okay. Now, the next thing, we will be adding a backdrop to our project. Like right now, it is in the background, it is white. So it is looking very dull. So we will be adding a backdrop to our project so that it looks a little bit better and attractive. So right next to this choose a sprite option, we have this choose a backdrop option. Click on that, choose a backdrop. And from this backdrop option, you can add any backdrop which you like. Okay, so you can choose any backdrop.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So I'm not able to write that the ball, and I have came any different screen showing.
What have you opened this the same link which I have shared?
Yes, sir. It was there. I just wrote. I'm not able to write
If you
the
may
ball.
please share the screenshot with us on the chat, what exactly is coming on your screen? Take the screenshot and give it to us on chat.
Yeah, it will be better if you just give the screenshot in the chat box.
Ma'am, I'm on laptop, so I'm not.
Yeah,
able to
so on the Zoom only, it gives you the option to save it as a screenshot, your entire screen. Or you can use a print screen button on your laptop. There is a print screen, PRTSCR, to take the screenshot. Someone is saying it's directly going to Play Store. Guys, that's not possible. Are you opening it on phone? You open it on browser. Open Google Chrome and copy the link from the chat and paste it there. It won't say to install.
If you guys are using the Android mobile phones, then it will ask you to install, but we are doing it in the laptop or on your tabs. Just open it in your browser. Okay. So now we will be adding, okay, now add a backdrop. Like I have uploaded one backdrop to it. So just quickly add a backdrop. Yes, Gurshin, you are raising your hand. Do you have any query?
Yes, sir. I am also not able to write ball here.
Where you see, you just have to choose a sprite, and here you can find the sprite option of the ball option. You don't have to write anywhere.
Where is sprite?
See, on the on the bottom part, right hand side of your screen, there is this option of choose a sprite. On the right hand side, in the bottom of your screen, there is this option, choose a sprite. Click on that option.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
And sir, how have you made the background?
For background, right next to that choose a sprite option, there is this option of choose a backdrop.
Okay.
Okay. Sure. So we have uploaded 2 sprites and we have added 1 backdrop.
Any background of your choice, guys. Background, you are free to choose. And sprites, only these 2 you will be needing. One is ball and one is paddle.
Okay. Is it clear, everyone? Sure. So let's move on to the next thing now. Now what we have to do, we have to paint one more sprite. We have to paint one sprite. So look at the screen carefully how to do it. Now from where we were choosing the sprite, you don't have to click on that option. Just bring your mouse over there and a menu will appear over there. just bring your mouse on that option for choose a sprite option. Don't click on that. Just bring your mouse on that option. And now click on paint. Click on paint. Okay, when you will click on paint, this painting area will be will open in your screen. Okay, now from here, select this box. Select this box, change the color. You can choose any color or choose the color which I am choosing, like red color. Okay, choose this color. Now click on this drawing area and create a line like this thick line, like this. Just complete this step, then I will tell you the next step. Go to that choose a sprite option. Don't click on that. Just bring your mouse over there and then click on that paint option. Done? Just give me a thumbs up if you have done this thing. Okay. Now, after this, from your stage area, just drag it to the bottom of your screen. Drag it to the bottom of your screen. Okay. I guess you guys have completed these steps. You have uploaded all the sprites, and as well you have painted this sprite, and you can rename this sprite also. From here I will name it as line. Okay. Yes, Gurshin. Okay.
Sir, I want to ask, can you tell me again where have you done the paint option?
See, from where you have
okay.
choose the sprite.
Yeah. Can I say something? Guys,
Yeah.
no need to paint. You go to sprite library, search for the sprite line. You already have a line sprite. Go to the library again. जहाँ से आपने paddle ball choose किया है, go to that library again. Write line in the search box and get it. If you have difficulty in painting, sir is telling you all the possibilities we can choose from sprite library. You can paint, you can get it from Google, everything you can do on Pictoblocks. But if you have trouble in painting, get the line sprite from the library. All right.
Okay. So now we will be coming to the coding part. See, so first of all, we have to select the paddle. Select your paddle from this area. From here you can see the sprites which you have added in your stage. So from there, select your paddle. Select the paddle. Okay. So what we have to do over here is we have to move our paddle left and right. So what I want is when I press my left arrow key on the keyboard, it should move towards left, and when I press the right arrow key, it should move towards right. Okay, so what we have to do, it's a very simple thing to do this one part. So in your blocks area, see on the left hand side, you have this block area. From here, click on the events palette. Click on the events palette. Click on the events palette, and in the events palette, see there is a block when space key is pressed. When space key is pressed, click on that block and drag it to this scripting area. Drag it to the scripting area. Okay, so now we have to assign this function to left arrow and right arrow. Okay, and we are getting here when space key is pressed. So what we will do, I will click on this space over here, and you will see the drop down menu in which you can see all the keys which are available on your keyboard. It will show you all the keys. So from here, I will choose right arrow. When right arrow key pressed. Okay, so what instruction do we want to give here? Okay, when this key is pressed, our paddle has to move towards right hand side. Okay, so whenever you have to move your sprite, we will be using the motion blocks. So motion generally means which is something moving. So here also we have to move our paddle. So we will go to the motion palette. We will go to the motion palette, and from here we will take this block, move 10 steps. Move 10 steps. So when right arrow key is pressed, move 10 steps. It is the first instruction which we are giving to our computer. Okay, when the right key is pressed, our paddle should move towards right hand side. So see, when I will be pressing the right arrow key on my keyboard, my paddle is moving towards right. Okay. Just give me a thumbs up if you guys have done this thing. Okay. Now the next thing is we have to move it left side also. Now when the left arrow key is pressed, this paddle should move towards left hand side. So again, we will go to this events palette and we will again drag out when space key is pressed, and we will change space to left arrow. Okay, and again go to the motion palette. Again go to the motion palette. And we'll again use move 10 steps. Now check it if it is moving towards left or not. When left arrow key is pressed, then move 10 steps. After doing this step, just check it if it is moving towards left or not, or if it is still moving towards right.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So I'm not getting the ball. I'm getting only the basketball. I'm not able to.
You can choose that ball also. Doesn't matter.
So after that, what we have to do? I'm not able to create the line also.
You can upload the line sprite also. There is line sprite in the Pictoblocks library also.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
And after that, we have to do right 10 steps and then left 10 steps.
Yeah, we have to do that code in paddle.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, so when left arrow key is pressed, we are moving it 10 steps. So just check it if it is moving left or not. Here it is still moving towards right only. Just check it, guys, quickly.
So it is moving to right side only.
It is moving to right side only, है ना? So it means we are giving wrong instruction to the computer. It is still moving. We are asking him to move left when we press the left arrow, but it is still moving right. So what's the difference over here? Why it is doing like this? So we have done this thing when right arrow key is pressed, move 10 steps. And when the left arrow key is pressed, again, we are asking him to move 10 steps. So we are not giving him clear instruction over here. It is getting confused, okay, when to move left and when to move right. So what we will do here, so when the left arrow key is pressed, we will put here minus 10 steps. To make it move towards left, we will do minus 10 steps. Just put this minus sign in front of 10 and then check it. When you will press the left arrow, it will move towards left. And when you will press the right arrow, it will move towards right. Do this thing, check it and give me a thumbs up. Okay. Great, great. Chalo. So let's move on to the next step now. Now our instructions to the paddles are completed. Now the next thing is ball. We have to make our ball move. So what we will do, select the ball from here. Now we will write the code in our ball.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Guys, on the search screen, whatever color block is there, your Pictoblocks is color-oriented software. If sir is using blue color block, it is in motion. Motion is a blue palette. There is no such confusion from where the block is being taken. If it is yellow in color, it is events. If it is orange in color, it is control. From the color also, you can match the palette. Okay? No such confusion should arise.
Okay.
If your red line is moving, Samara, that means the code you have done it in the red line. आपको paddle में code करना है. Make sure your paddle is selected. 3 sprites are there. All 3 will be having different coding. Make sure your paddle is selected. आपने line select किया होगा, line में code कर दिया है. That's why line is moving.
See, guys, look at the screen carefully where we are doing the code. Okay. So right now my ball is selected. Now we will be doing the code in our ball sprite. Okay. Now we have to make the ball move. Now earlier we were making the paddle move with our arrow keys. Okay. Now, but ball will not move with the arrow keys. It has to move on its own. So what we will do, I will take this again. I will go to the events palette, and from the events palette, take this when flag is clicked. Take out this block when flag is clicked. Now, see, let me just mark it on my screen also. Can you see these 2 options over here, X and Y over here? And it is telling us some numbers, -42 and 9 kind of thing. Can you see these options? And so what are these numbers over here? What is this X and Y? So this X and Y gives you the address of your sprite, where your sprite is standing right now. Like you guys have your address, and you are living in this house number, this area, this city. So similarly, our sprites are also having their address. So these values keep on changing. See, if I will move the ball, now see the values of X and Y are changing. Okay. So if I will move it here, again, the values will change. So this X and Y will give us the address of our sprite, where our sprite is right now. Okay. So now what we have to do is, I want, whenever I click on this green flag present over the stage, see, can you see this green flag present above the stage? Over here. So this green flag acts as a switch button. Whenever we will click this button, our game will start or our project will start. Okay. So what we have to do here, okay, whenever this green flag is clicked, our ball should come to the center of our stage. Okay. So at the center, the value of this X and Y should be 0 and 0. So now what we will do, we already have added this block when green flag clicked. Now go back to the motion palette. Go to the motion palette. From the motion palette, see there is one block, go to X and Y. Go to X, Y. It is on 5th in the motion palette. On the 5th number, there is this block, go to X, Y. In this block, you just have to type 0 and 0 in both X and Y. So that whenever we click on this green flag, our ball should start from the center. Okay. Just give me a thumbs up if you guys have done. Great.
Sir, if you may zoom your screen a little, the coding area.
Okay, sure.
And 1 second, you switch to the paddle sprite. The kids are asking questions there.
Okay.
Yeah, zoom your this screen. Yeah. So those who have not done, this is the coding for the paddle. If right arrow is clicked, it should move right with 10 steps. If left arrow is clicked, it should move left side with 10 steps again. But that negative is just reversing the direction. Those who have not done, so this is the coding for the paddle.
Yes, Bhumi.
So I'm not able to find the paddle. I searched on the library, but there was no.
Make sure your spelling is correct. It's PADDLE. It will come.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So let's continue with the code of ball now. Come back to the ball sprite. Yeah, so we have done till this point. When flag is clicked, go to X, Y, 0 and 0. Now we have to make our ball move. So again, now we have to make our ball move. We will take this block, move 10 steps. Okay, now I will just show you it on my screen. Okay, when I will click on this green flag, my ball is moving 10 steps. Again, I will click on this green flag. It is again coming to the center and moving 10 steps. Okay, but right now it is not distinguishable if it is moving or not. Okay, we have to click on it again and again to make it move 10 steps. So what I will do to make it move continuously, I will go to the controls palette, and take out this forever block. As the name suggests, for what forever will do here, whatever code will be done inside the forever loop, forever block, it will repeat that block again and again. So why we are adding this forever block over here? So that because I want my ball to move continuously. So I am putting this move 10 steps over here now. Now when I will click on this green flag, my ball will start moving. Okay, now just do this step first, then I will tell you the next step. Just complete this step. Complete this till point. Give me a thumbs up after doing this thing. See, whenever I am clicking this green flag, the ball is coming to the center and started moving and getting stuck at the edge. Okay, is it done? Okay, now what we have to do, whenever the ball hits the edge, it has to come back. Only then our game will be like something better. If a ball will get stuck over there, then how we will play the game? So go to the motion palette again. Go to the motion palette again and just scroll down a little bit and you will find one block called if on edge bounce. If on edge bounce, and put it inside the forever block. So what this block will do, let me just show you what this block will do now. See, now if ball is hitting the edge, it is coming back. Now it is moving continuously left and right on my screen. Done? Just give me a thumbs up. Okay. Great. Now just give me a simple, like I will ask you a very simple question. My ball is moving in the center area and my paddle is over here. So how my ball will move? Like if I want my ball to come down, it has to hit the paddle, only then I will score some points. And how can we do that? Any idea? How can we do that? How can we bring the ball down? Okay, some of you are raising your hands. Yes, Vartika. Yes, Vartika.
So I think there's after that, after if on edge bounce, after that in the motion palette, there's set rotation style.
Set rotation style. Okay, let's check what will happen if I will use this block. Let me see if it will bring some change to my code. No, it is not bringing any change. It's still moving like that. So it means this block is no use for us. So yeah, yes, Pranjal.
So if we go to the motion palette,
yeah,
there we need to select go to random position.
Go to random position, and where I have to put this block?
Under the edge bounce. If on
edge bounce. Okay, let's try this one also. Okay, so it is so going just randomly over the screen. We can't even control see the ball moving.
We need to slow and we need to.
Yeah. Pranjal, yeah, you say what else we have to put?
From 10 steps, we have to make it 4 steps. So it didn't, I think so.
Okay, let's check it. But still it is moving like this. Okay, see, let me tell you. What is the meaning of go to random position? Go to random position means it will take your ball to any random point. It will not make it move slowly. It will take it to any random point. Yeah, Nityashri. Yeah, Nityashri, you were raising your hand. Do you want to say something? What?
No, sir.
Okay, your hand was raised. Okay, anyone else? Anyone is having any solution to this? Yes, Aradhya?
Yes, sir, I have.
Yeah, Aradhya, yeah. Share your view.
So we have to go. We have to select that only go to random position. But I think we will select their mouse pointer, and then wherever on the screen a mouse pointer will go, the ball will go there.
But it will be like that. Ball will be moving according to our mouse. But I want it to move on its own. I don't want it to control it by my mouse. Yes, Ridhima. Yes, Ridhima.
Sir, I think there's one option X and Y. We have to increase the Y. It's the length.
No, see, Y will just increase its height. It will not like make it move like this. Okay, let me just give you the solution to this one. So see, in your motion palette only, there is one block, point in direction 90. Drag out this block, point in direction 90. So this block means it will change the direction in direction of your block, or sorry, of your ball. So you have to put this block above the forever block and change the 90 into 60. Change 90 into 60. And then click on the green flag and then check. Your ball will be like moving like this on your screen now. It is not moving like left and right on the screen only. Okay. Done, everyone? Just give me a thumbs up. Yeah, okay. Yes.
Guys, if the queries are solved, could you please lower down your hands? Like the icon that you have raised hand, please lower it down. It is creating confusion. Like Ridhima, if your query is solved, please lower down your hand. Gursheen, yeah, Samara, you want to say something?
Ma'am, that red ball, when I did it on 60, it wasn't going here and there. It stuck in a corner.
Have you used this block if on edge bounce in the forever?
Sorry, I didn't kept it on forever block. I kept
put
it inside forever.
Okay. Just make the correction. Just look at the screen, match your code with the whatever code I have done on the screen, and just check your code with that.
Okay, ma'am.
Gursheen, Pranjal, could you please lower down your hands if the query is solved? Okay, you want to ask?
Yeah, Pranjal, yes. What's your query?
Actually, sir, we are making a game that if the ball goes here and there, and we have to move the paddle so that if it bounces on the paddle, we get one score.
Yeah.
But if it bounces on the paddle, then also it's not going back. It's going.
Yeah, it will not move back as of now because we have not given him instruction. This instruction we have not given it yet. No. See, this is the thing over here. We have to give each and every instruction to the computer. Whatever we want from the computer, we have to tell him. Okay, it will not assume anything on its own. So you want that your ball should bounce back when it hits the paddle. So you have to tell this instruction to the computer also. Okay, so we will code that thing also. Got it? Okay, yeah, Gursheen.
I'm not able to do. I have to came back again and again to see what are you doing. So it's coming again, not coming again and again that I've done earlier. I have to do from starting.
You have the option to split the screen. On half screen, you can see sir's screen, and on other half, you can use your screen. Do you know how to split your laptop screen into two? Do you know that? Window and right arrow key is the shortcut. Just to split your screen in two parts. On half, you can see sir's screen, and on other half, you can work on your PictoBlocks.
But
you don't need to switch again and again.
Okay. Yeah, Saisha, what's your query?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Aisha, you were saying something. I didn't get you on chat, so I asked you to please unmute yourself. What was your query?
Yeah, you can unmute yourself, Saisha, and ask your
I
query.
already gave you the rights to unmute yourself, Aisha.
So I want to know that when you have clicked when flag clicked. So ma'am, sir, how to go on this page?
How to?
Go on this page.
This page? Which page? Like this block. When flag click this block. You want this block? What are you asking, Saisha? Okay. Let's just continue.
Excuse me, sir.
Maybe. Yes, yes.
I'm saying I can fit into the two parts, but it's coming so large, I'm not able to see your screen.
You are not able to see my screen. Okay. Like it will be still visible, a little bit visible to you, like I guess.
No, sir, I cannot move my screen.
You cannot move your screen.
So Gursheen, the only option is you join from some other device where you can see Zoom, and on this you can use your laptop PictoBlocks. The only option, use Zoom from some other device. Yeah,
Okay.
sir, you may continue.
Okay, let's continue now. We have two. Now, as Pranjal said, when the ball is hitting the paddle, it is not bouncing back. Okay, so now we will be coming on to the code for that. What we will do, we will put some condition over here. If ball touches the paddle, it should bounce back, okay, or it should just turn back at some angle. So what we will do, we will again go to the events palette, go to the events palette again and take out this block when flag is clicked. Take out when flag is clicked. Take out this block when flag is clicked. Now, from the controls palette, take out if then block. Now, what is the meaning of this if then? Now, if then here means that we are applying some condition over here. We are saying कि अगर ऐसा होगा तो आपको ये करना है. Okay, when we if I'll say you what condition is, so it means like कि अगर ऐसा कुछ हुआ तो ये करना है, ठीक है? So means कि if ball will be touching the paddle. Now why I am saying कि ball touching the paddle, because I am doing the code in the ball right now. So if touching paddle, then turn at some angle or something which we want to get. So now we have to sense the touch. Like what we will do now, we will go to the sensing palette. Go to the sensing palette. And from the sensing palette, see on the top, there is first block, touching mouse pointer. Drag it to your coding area or the scripting area and change mouse pointer to paddle. Touching paddle. Touching paddle. And put this block over here after the if. If touching paddle. If touching paddle. Now what we want our ball to do when it touches the paddle. So I want it to turn back at some angle. So what I will do, go to the motion palette. Go to the motion palette and take out this block, turn 15 degrees. Take out the block, turn 15 degrees. Now change 15 into 120 degrees. Change 15 into 120 degrees and put it inside this block. So your code will be something like this. When flag is clicked, if touching paddle, then turn your ball to 120 degrees and check it if the ball is bouncing back or turning back or not. Just tell me what are you experiencing, if it is turning back or not. Yeah, anyone has tried it? Okay. Just give me a thumbs up if it is turning back, and if it is not, then you can just do this, thumbs down. No. Okay. So now see, what is the issue coming over here? Go to the controls palette. Go to the controls palette. Go to the controls palette and take out this forever block and put it over here. Like your if then should come inside the forever, or do it like this. You first put the forever block, and inside the forever your if then block should come. Now check it. Now check it. Just give me a thumbs up if it is working. Is it working? Yeah, I have not received any thumbs up yet. Is it working, guys? Just give me a thumbs up. Those who are raising your hand, do you have any query? Okay. Yeah, Radhya.
Sir, can you show on your screen? Is your ball?
Sir,
Yeah, one by one,
one by one, guys.
sir, I want to ask that I can't get that mouse that you have touching paddle. I can't get it.
Okay, so go to the sensing.
Yes.
Go to the sensing palette. In the sensing palette, there is this first block touching mouse pointer,
Yes, sir.
and change that mouse pointer to paddle. Okay. Yes,
Okay,
Aradhya.
sir.
Yeah, Aradhya, your query. Yeah, Aradhya, unmute yourself. Hello,
Yes,
Aradhya.
sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Sir, I was saying that my ball, after following these steps, my ball is moving like this round. Is your also?
Like it is it moving like this?
No, sir. It is moving like this in the center.
Okay, wait. Just check the code. Just match your code with mine. So when flag is clicked, it should be go to X0 and Y0, then point in direction 60. Maybe you have used here turn block.
I guess, Aradhya, that go to X, Y and point in direction you have placed inside forever. That's why it's rotating on its own axis.
Oh, yeah, maybe you have done like that. So put that block outside the forever. Inside the forever, just move 10 steps and if on edge bounce will be there.
No, sir. I have put that go to X, that one outside the forever block only.
What about
And point in direction?
Point in direction. Yes, sir. That also.
Outside the forever.
Yes, sir.
So check this turn block. Is it inside if or is it inside forever?
This the code over here which we have done right now. So check this one if it is inside the if then or not.
So I want to ask that I done that touching mouse pointer, then I turn it to go, but there is no paddle option there.
Are you doing that code in the ball now?
Yes, sir, I am doing that in the ball only. It is coming mouse pointer, then I am going to the options and it is coming edge ball sprite one.
It's not possible.
It's a ball and sprite one. That means you are not in the ball.
Ball, yeah.
Sarah, you are not in the ball.
If it is
I am in paddle. By mistake, I am in paddle.
no, you have to do the code in ball.
Yes, sir. I'm doing it.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
So when I will tell you.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Sarah, what's your query?
Sarah has just asked. Pranjal, do you
there
want
is
to ask something?
one more Sarah is there, I guess. Okay. Hiba, what's your query?
So there are two turn 120 degrees, which we have to
You can
to
use
choose.
anyone. Yes, Nirupama.
Sir, my doubt is that my game is going nicely, but there is just one problem that my ball is touching the roof and is coming back very slowly.
It is so just check it if you have used this move 10 steps or not.
Okay, sir, I'll just check.
Okay, yes, who is this? VS.
Those who are raising your hands, I'm giving you the rights to please unmute yourself and ask your doubts.
Yeah, yes, VS, you can
Excuse me,
ask your.
sir.
Yes.
So,
I can't do.
ma'am, the paddle when we click the right
Cannot
and
open.
left, we have to click many times. It just works 10 steps one time. We have to click many times to take it
To
to
the
a long
right side.
distance.
Yeah, your paddle will be moving like that only. You can increase the number of steps of your paddle if you want to move it fast. You can make it move 20 steps.
Okay, sir.
So because if we will put the paddle in the forever, then your paddle will be moving on continuously. Na? We will not be able to control it then.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Pranjal. Yeah, Pranjal, what's your query? Okay. Yes,
Please
Gurshin.
lower down your hands, guys, if the queries are solved.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, my paddle is not moving, but just my ball is moving.
Have you done the code in paddle? See, look at my screen. I have done this code in the paddle. Have you done this code?
Yes, sir.
When the right arrow key pressed, move 10 steps. When left arrow key is pressed, then move minus 10 steps.
So, sir, we have to move the right arrow key and left arrow key when with the ball.
No, not with the ball. This is the code for paddle. Paddle you have to control with your arrow keys. Paddle will not move on its own. You have to control the motion of paddle with your arrow keys.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, Gurshin. Okay, let's move further. Let's move on to the next step now. Now see, our ball is moving fine. We are able to move it back, but when the ball has to stop, like if it is touching this red line or the line, whatever color you guys have chosen over here. So when this ball touches this line, our game has to get stopped. Okay, so what we will do over here, again, go to the events palette and take out this block again. When the flag is clicked, it is similar to this one, like this we have done if touching paddle. Na? So we have to repeat these steps again. Okay, so just do it with me. When the flag is clicked, then put forever block. And from the control again, we have to take if then. And again, go to the sensing and take that touching mouse pointer. But this time we will choose the line. Like I have renamed my sprite as line. You might have not renamed, so it will show you the sprite option over there. So just choose that option. When the flag is clicked, forever, if touching line, then go to the controls palette and you will find a block stop all. So use that block to stop your game over there. So when the flag is clicked, forever, if touching line, stop all. So let me just show you how it will work. So when the ball touches the paddle, it bounces back. And if it touches the red line, it gets stop over there. Okay, just complete this step. Then I will tell you one more thing. How can we add the score to it? Guys, just post your query in the chat box.
Gurshin, you are unmuted. You may please ask.
not able to unmute myself when
You are unmuted. We can hear you.
Before, when everyone was speaking, I was not
No, I gave the rights to specific students, those who are raising hands. So that's why you might have not got the right. Now you have. If you want to ask something, you may.
Sir, what is the use of this?
What is the? I'm not getting your voice. What is the what?
Of this?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Wait,
Yeah,
guys. Wait,
one by one, guys.
One by one.
What
Just
is the use of which block, Kurshi?
What is use of picto blocks which you are doing now? What is the use of this?
See, PictoBlocks is like it is used to create games like this, and you can also create some animations and stories animation in this. And also you can use it to code your different hardwares, and you can also create some artificial intelligence projects also in PictoBlocks. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I just got one query to repeat this step again. So I'm just repeating this very quickly. So go to the events palette and take out the when flag click block. And from controls, we have to take forever. And in the controls only, we have this block if then. Take the if then block. And after that, go to sensing. From sensing, there is this block touching mouse pointer. Change mouse pointer to the line which we have created. I have renamed it to line. In your case, it might show you as a sprite. Okay, so choose that option. And after that, from the controls, put stop all. Put stop all. Okay. I hope this is clear to you now. So we have done till this. Yes.
I cannot find the touching line.
It's in this. I am telling you from the sensing, take this touching mouse pointer block. In this, you will find your sprite. Like you might have renamed it or not renamed it, because I have renamed it to line. So in your case, it might show you sprite 1 written over there. So choose that option. Whatever the name of your sprite, choose that option. You can check the name of your sprite over here. Like right now, my ball is selected, so it is showing me ball. Pad for paddle, it is paddle, and this black line, if I'm selecting, it is line.
So we can choose any of them.
No. You have to choose this sprite only. Na? When the ball should touch this line over here, then only your game has to stop. So you have to choose that sprite only.
Sir, asked that when my ball comes downward to the paddle, it glitches and rotates on its axis.
It
Excuse
takes.
me. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir,
Yes, please. Okay.
yes, sir. I'm asking that. Sir, can you tell me? I have written sprite 1 in that, so it is right.
Yeah, it is right. But just check the name that it is the sprite 1 is the name of your this sprite, then it is right.
Say that when my ball is like on the edge of the paddle, it glitches and rotates on its axis.
You can just move your paddle towards left or right. Now it got stuck over there if the paddle is if the ball is hitting at the edge. You can just move your paddle.
Sir, I have done it all, and
Okay.
just the right sprite 1, it is done. So can I see how is it moving?
You have to put stop all after that, so it will get stopped. Like see, it will be working like this. You can check it in your screen when it touches the line, so your whole game will get stopped. Okay. Now, yeah.
And sir, I have done it, so the game is finished.
No. We will be adding one more thing over here. So we will be adding the score option to it. So let's quickly create this score option, how to add the score. Okay, let's quickly do this step, then we will move on to the queries part. Okay, So to create variables, to create score option, like how our game will be counting the score. So we have this option over here, variable. Okay, so what variable is now? Variable is like a container which stores the value, and those values can keep on changing. Okay, suppose right now I am using this container to store one thing, and then later on I will be using this container to store some other thing. Okay, so this is like variable is like a container where our values get stored, and those values can keep on changing. Okay, let me show you. So go to the variables part, everyone. Go to the variables in your this blocks section over here. There is this variables part. Click on the variables and then click on make a variable. Click on make a variable and then type here score. Type here score and then press OK. Score and press OK.
उसके बाद 3
तू पागल हो गई क्या निकी? मुझे तुझसे बात करनी है भाई, तेरे साथ बैठना है मुझे, रोज रोज छुट्टी नहीं है मेरी दुकान की।
4:30 बैठना।
Okay, isn't it? Have you created this score sprite? Oh, sorry, score variable. After creating the score variable, now what we have to done, whenever the ball touches the paddle, our score should get increased by 1. Okay, our score should get increased by 1. So from the score, from the variables menu, there is this block name as change my variable by 1. Drag out this block and click on this my variable and change it to the score, so that it should read as change score by 1. Change score by 1. Change score by 1. Now, when our score should get changed, when the ball hits the paddle, our score should get increased by 1. So I will put this block. Yeah, guys, just complete these steps, then I will come on to the queries. Okay, just complete these steps quickly. So put this block, change score by 1 inside this if touching paddle. If touching paddle, change score by 1 and turn our ball to 120 degrees. So now whenever I will be clicking on the green flag and when ball touches the paddle, it's getting stop over here. So when it touches the paddle, my score is getting increased. Okay. And now one more thing, what I need over here is whenever I click on this green flag, my score should start from 0. So see, in the variables menu only, there is one more block, set my variable to 0. So change it to, drag that block, set my variable to 0 and change variable to score. Set score to 0 and put this block after when flag is clicked. Set score to 0. So whenever you will click on the green flag, our game will start from 0. Okay, and we can then count our scores. And it will keep on playing. You can keep on playing until your game ball is touching the red line. Okay. Yeah, now one by one, I will be coming onto the queries. So just raise your hand. One by one, I will be solving the queries. Yeah, Hiba, you can just ask your query now.
Hiba, you are unmuted. Please ask your query.
I wanted to ask, but I have got now.
Oh, you got, okay.
Okay, good, good. Yes, Samara. Yes, Samara, you can ask your query now.
Sir, I had a query, but I don't have it now. I saw this you are sharing.
Okay.
I saw your screen, so my
okay, great, good, good, good. Yeah, okay. Now someone with the name Nishant. Okay.
Guys, lower down your hands if the query is solved.
Sir, can you show me the paddle code?
Okay, I'm showing you the code of paddle. See. Yeah, Sarah, what's your query?
Sarah, you are unmuted. Please speak.
Sarah, please ask your query. Unmute. You are already unmuted, I guess.
Yeah, I gave you the rights.
Okay, let's move on to the next one then. VS.
Angel, you speak.
So I want to ask that if I code, then the same thing what you code, and if my game starts, then also it did not stop at paddle or goes back. It still goes on the line, or the game stops automatically.
It will not stop automatically. Your game will stop when it will hit the sprite, the red line which I have created. Now, just check the code which I have done in the ball. Just check your code with mine.
Okay,
Have a look at the screen. Just check the code. See if you have done it right or not.
let's go to 0, 4.
Yes, Vartika. Vartika, what's your query?
So by mistake I raised my hand.
Okay. Yes, Ridhima.
No, the code is
by mistake.
Just lower your hand if you are not having any queries. You can lower your hands. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Angel, you said me to see that the code is same. The code is same then also.
Okay, just wait. I will check it. Just give me a second.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Someone with this name IP6S. Yes.
By mistake. Sir.
Okay. Yes, Lakshanya.
Excuse me, sir.
I want to ask that can we name our project?
Yes, you can name your project. Like where it is written my project now, you can just change the name over here. Change it to ping pong or whatever name you want to give to it.
Sir, I have named it ball in the paddle.
Yeah, sure, you can give any name. Yes, Sarah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I can't open the link.
You have joined through mobile phone, so on mobile you can't open this PictoBlock. So we have asked you to join.
I have opened, but it is loading and said download on Google Play Store.
Excuse me, sir.
No. See, if you will open it on the mobile phone, you have to download it. We have asked you to open it in the laptop.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm Sara Rahman. Sir, by mistakenly, I have deleted the variables blocks. How can I do it back?
From the variables menu only, you can see this block, change my variable, change it to score. You can take it from there again.
No, sir. I'm telling you that I have by mistakenly deleted all the blocks from that.
Okay, create the variable again then. Make a variable, you can create it again.
Sir, how can you tell me?
Yeah, click on make a variable. Click on make a variable and then type the name.
Sir, it came.
Okay. Yes, Ariba, you can ask your query now.
Sir, I am hitting the ball 2 times, but only the score is 1 only.
What?
When I am hitting the balls more than 1, but the score is only 1.
See, there might be some mistake in your case. Just look at the screen. When the ball is touching the paddle, you have to put this block change score by 1, and might be you have used set score by 1. Okay, make that correction, and set score by 1 will set score to 0 will come after the green flag is clicked. Just have a look at the screen.
Sir.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, it came, but all the things are I have reloaded that that page, so it came now, but all the things are not coming. That ball and that palette, the teddy bear is coming.
You have reloaded it, so your project has deleted, Shara. You have reloaded your screen.
Okay, sir. So I will do it afterwards.
Yeah, you can practice it afterwards.
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can we leave this meeting?
No, no one
no,
will
not
leave,
yet.
guys.
Not yet.
Okay,
No
sir.
one will leave.
Yes, Gursheen.
Thank you, sir. Sir, how to make line? I'm trying to make line again. I'm not
Gursheen,
able.
you can upload the sprite of line from the sprite library. There is this option of sprite of line in the library. You can choose from that also. Okay. Yes, Nirupama.
Sir, I want to ask that my points are getting 2, then 4, then 6.
So if you have done change score by 1 or by 2,
Sir, I have changed score by 1.
just check it, like if you have done it right, because it's not possible your score will increase by the factor of 2.
Okay, sir, I'll just check it.
Yeah, just give it a look. Yes, Vartika, you have raised your hand.
So, if we add this to the shortcuts, will my project be saved?
Add this project to?
Ma'am, will my project be saved?
To save your project, you have to go to this file option and click on save to your computer. So this file get downloaded in your computer and you can open it in the PictoBlocks only. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yes, Ridhima.
Sir, when I'm the ball is not touching the paddle, it's just going right away to the red line. When it touches also, it goes there.
Just see, Ridhima, just see the code is on the screen. Just match your code with the screen first. Maybe you have done some mistake in your code. Just check that thing. Yes, Maheen, I guess it's.
Yeah, ma'am, so it's Mahin. So, as Nirupama said, when first time the ball hits the paddle, the score changes to 2. But after that, if it hits the paddle, then it's like 3, 4, 5.
The first time it is coming 2 because like it is coming 2 times on the paddle when it hits the first time. That's why it is changing the score by 2. Okay. Yeah. Hiba, what's your query?
So when I'm getting my I'm not getting my score actually.
What?
So I'm not getting my scores.
You are not getting your scores. Where have you put the score block? Have you created the variable score variable?
Yes, sir.
And have you put it this score variable change score by 1 inside this code? If touching paddle, change score by 1.
So I cannot see that code.
See, it's on the screen only. I have shared my screen.
But on my screen, there is only when right arrow key press, move 10 steps. There's only.
You are seeing my screen, na?
No, my screen.
Go to the ball sprite, na? You have to do this thing in the ball.
Okay. Then?
In the ball, see, we have done this code when flag is clicked. Then inside the forever, we have done if touching paddle, then turn 120 degrees. In that block, you have to add the change score by 1. See, have you done this thing? Just look at the screen on the Zoom screen, like my screen is shared. Just match your code with this one.
It's fine, guys. Like if something is left, you can go through the recording on the YouTube.
Yes,
it's a live recording happening on YouTube. You can go there and check whatever is left. As of now, whatever is being done, please save your project. I have something to ask. Please save your project, everyone. Sir, if you may please stop your screen
Yeah,
share.
I'm stopping my screen share now.
I can some of you have a test in school. Oh, you guys have your test, someone said. Okay, so let's quickly wind it up. Okay, so let's quickly wind it up. So can we all come here on Zoom camera? Can everyone turn on their cameras, please? Yeah, so I guess I can give you the rights to unmute yourself now. Yeah, so my first question is, have you enjoyed your time with us?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
My
ma'am.
one
We
more
enjoyed.
Yes,
question.
ma'am.
Great. My one more question is, guys, see, there is a science related to this game which you just made. What's the size of your ball? No one changed the size of the ball, right?
Yes.
No one changed.
teacher.
So it's 100 by default. If you have not changed the size of the ball, the size of the ball is 100 by default. See, suppose just imagine I'm giving you a situation that you know what is a crazy ball.
Yes,
You know a
ma'am.
crazy
Yes,
ball.
ma'am.
Yes.
And you know a basketball.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a
Yes, ma'am.
crazy ball in hand and I have a basketball in hand. I am throwing both the balls with the same force. Which of the ball will go far? And why? With the same force I am throwing.
Crazy ball.
Why? Because it is crazy.
Basketball is light.
Because it is
Ma'am,
crazy.
it is very bouncy.
It is very bouncy. It is crazy. Is that the
Teacher, it's the
reason?
crazy ball.
But why? Why?
Yeah, ma'am, it's very bouncy.
It's made out of
It's very
rubber.
bouncy. So it is, that's why it is called crazy ball.
Okay. Leave crazy. Okay, leave crazy ball. I have a tennis ball in hand and a basketball in hand. I am throwing both of them at the same force. Which of it will go far?
Ma'am, tennis ball.
Why?
Tennis ball,
I want the
then.
reason
Tennis
why.
ball, because it's small.
Because it's small.
Because it's small in size.
Correct. So that is the science behind your game as well. If you reduce your ball size from 100, you make it 60, 80, 50. If you reduce it, आपने move 10 steps दिया है ball को, right? But still you can see your ball is not going that fast. If you reduce the size, 10 speed में ही आपका ball, आपका game बहुत fast हो जाएगा. Nobody noticed that. There is a science behind it. It's not just coding. You learn everything. You learned X and Y. That is a part of maths, right? It's an integrated learning. It's not just coding.
Yeah.
You learned motion. Motion is a part of science, right? Everything is mixed. It's not just coding you are learning here. Your science concepts will also come. You play more games than us, right? You should give us the idea. What should we do? You played more game than us. Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, so we need ideas from you guys from the next session.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, now we used one of the block as if then. What is if? If you stay quiet, ma'am will not mute you. What is if?
Ma'am, if this happens.
If the condition is true, then only the action will be true. If is known as a conditional statement. It is a condition. अगर condition true है तभी execute होगा sentence, otherwise not.
Yes.
We used forever. What is forever?
हमेशा for a long time. For a long time.
To keep your game
हमेशा
running.
के लिए.
हमेशा के लिए चलता ही रहेगा game until and unless you are not stopping it.
Yes.
What are variables? You used variable. What is a variable? Variables comes from the English word vary. V-A-R-Y. What is vary in English?
Where?
What is variety? Variety.
Variety.
Variety, like which can change the values, which is not, which will never remain fixed. It can change the value.
Many things.
Correct. आपने maths में पढ़े हैं variables X
like
and Y?
in a wedding, variety of dishes.
Variety of okay. Don't
And
go on to the
variety of
dishes,
games.
please. Don't move on to the dishes. It's lunch time already, right? So let's not go to that sector. Okay. So I was asking variables. Have you studied it in maths? X and Y. They can take any values depending on the linear equation you are solving.
No, ma'am.
नहीं पढ़ा?
No.
पढ़ा नहीं है या भूल गए हो? You guys can be free.
Yes, teacher.
No.
पढ़ा नहीं है.
study. अगर भूल गए हो, that's very bad.
No, ma'am.
पढ़ा नहीं है.
No,
ma'am. पढ़ा नहीं.
Good students, I can trust you. पढ़ा नहीं होगा, ठीक है? I can trust you. So variables is something which can change their values. They can keep on changing. अब जैसे 2 है. 2 is only 2, right? 2 can never change until and unless आप उसको कुछ multiply किसी से नहीं कर रहे या plus नहीं दे रहे. It will remain 2. It is constant. It is fixed. The mass of the earth, it is fixed. It will never change. Right? But the distance, suppose आप घर से school जा रहे हो, every time your distance is increasing, right? So that is a variable. Variable means which can change the value, which will never remain fixed. So that's why your score is a variable. It will keep on changing under a certain condition.
Ma'am, excuse me.
Yeah.
Ma'am, if our game is incomplete, so ma'am, from where
If your game is incomplete, you have this YouTube session as well. You will be getting the recording.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. So,
Ma'am, at which what we have to type? Search means that
the link you will get on your WhatsApp number. Your teachers will share you on your class group. Don't worry.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So otherwise, you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
subscribe
Thank
to
you,
our
ma'am.
channel, the YouTube channel. It's Go Global Ways. Go Global Ways.
Okay, ma'am.
Subscribe to our channel. You will get the
Ma'am, I
recording there.
think ma'am has sent the YouTube. Okay, ma'am.
Otherwise, you will also be getting on your school group. Okay. Now, your feedback time. Have you guys enjoyed your time with us?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, ma'am, we enjoyed.
Okay, ma'am.
Looking forward for the
Good
next.
morning and
We have
thank you,
enjoyed.
ma'am. Good morning
Great,
and
great.
good morning and thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for attending.
Thank you,
Bye,
ma'am.
everyone. Good luck for your
And thank
test.
you, teacher.
Good luck for your test.
Thank you,
Bye-bye,
teacher.
everyone.
Good afternoon. Thank you,
Thank you, ma'am. Good
Thank you,
evening and
ma'am.
thank you, teacher. Bye,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye-bye.
ma'am.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Nice day. Good afternoon and thank you, ma'am. Bye,
Good
ma'am. Have a
afternoon.
nice
Thank
day.
you.
Take
Thank you.
care.
Same to you guys. Same to you. Bye-bye.
Take care, all of you, sir and ma'am. All
Yeah,
of
thank you
take
so
care.
much. We will take your
Good
advice.
afternoon.
You also take
And
care.
thank you, both of you. Have
Thank
a
you.
nice
Thank
day,
you.
both of you.
Thank you so much.
All of you, take care. Bye.